Welcome to 24H News, TM, the channel you subscribe to so you don't miss a single heartbeat of the day's hottest news. And today's real-time update is one that might just set the internet on fire. Songyun, the actress who has stolen hearts for years with her warm smile and sincere acting, has just stepped into the spotlight in a way nobody saw coming. This isn't a drama scene, and it's not a promotional stunt, at least, not in the way the entertainment industry usually does it. We're talking about a dazzling ring on her left ring finger, the kind of sparkle that's rare even for the rich and famous, the kind of diamond that could make even the most jaded industry insider stop scrolling. In her latest 4-photo grid post, Tan didn't hide it, didn't crop it out, didn't disguise it. She casually rested her left hand in the frame, the ring catching the light so perfectly that fans could practically count the facets of the diamond. Within seconds, comment sections exploded like a fireworks show at midnight. Analysts, amateur detectives, jewelry experts, and hopeless romantics all descended into the digital fray. Screenshots flew across group chats. Side-by-side comparisons of her past accessories popped up. Netizens even dug into last winter's event photos to cross-reference styles, as if they were piecing together clues in some high-stakes courtroom trial. Because in the entertainment world, romance isn't just love, it's theater. And in this theater, every gesture, every accessory, every cryptic caption is dissected as if it were a code waiting to be cracked. But here's the thing. Everyone in the industry knows that a celebrity romance doesn't just depend on feelings. It's timing, public sentiment, and above all, courage. Courage to show the world what, or who, makes you happy. A few years ago, who in their right mind would have dared to flash such an obvious symbol of love in front of millions of fans? Back then, actors hid rings, cropped photos, and even filtered out personal details on social media out of fear of losing followers, fear of backlash, fear of falling from the pedestal. But Songyun didn't follow that rulebook. This time, she seemed to say, "Yes, I'm happy," without spelling it out, without a press release, just letting the sparkle speak. And that's what makes this moment so electrifying. It's not just a celebrity wearing a ring. It's an actress who's weathered storms in both career and public opinion, standing center stage in her own life and setting the rules herself. Her career has been anything but a smooth road. People remember her as the cute girl from her early years, but behind that smile was an uphill climb. Opportunities were snatched away, her acting was once questioned, and there were moments when her popularity hung by a thread. In 2019, while filming Under the Power, she was slogging through long, freezing night shoots where even the crew meals had gone cold before she wrapped. And yet, she stayed late, running her lines again and again, determined to nail every scene. That stubborn resilience, refusing to give up when the easy choice was to walk away, turned her into a quiet sun, radiating warmth not only to viewers, but to everyone on set. And her fans? They've become legendary in their own right. This is a fandom that doesn't just watch, they investigate. The moment the ring photo dropped, timelines became CSI labs. People zoomed in, checked timestamps, traced her travel schedule, and matched outfits to events. It's the era of data-driven gossip, where celebrity romance isn't just idle chatter, it's a full-blown collaborative mystery game for millions. But here's where it gets real. The entertainment industry can be brutal to love stories. Public relationships can tank careers. One wrong post, and a star can lose tens of thousands of followers overnight. Teams scramble to issue statements, PR agencies go into overdrive, and sometimes, the fallout takes years to recover from. That's why so many choose to keep their happiness hidden. And yet, here's Songyun, essentially breaking the only low-key allowed rule. When she once wrote, "Someone has stepped into my heart," it sounded light and sweet, but it came from someone who had survived enough professional storms to know exactly what such openness could cost. The reactions online were split, as always. Some cheered her courage, others warned her not to get too high-profile. People compared old jewelry photos, like sports fans analyzing a match replay. In a way, the entertainment world is just another competitive arena, different uniforms, but the same intense scrutiny. Some players go bold and win hearts, others get burned. But the ones who can step forward and say, "This is my happiness," without trembling, those are the ones who inspire. So, what does this ring mean? Is it just an accessory, or is it a trophy far more precious than any award on her shelf? For someone like Tan, who's battled her way from obscurity, this could be the ultimate symbol, not just of love, but of having built a life where she can choose joy on her own terms. Of course, the risk is always there. We've all seen high-profile celebrity couples shower each other in public affection only to announce a breakup months later. It's why many stay spectators in their own love stories. But there's another kind of person, the kind who wants to be the main character, even if it means taking hits along the way. That's what this moment feels like. Not just a relationship reveal, but a test. Can the industry, can the fans, handle unfiltered sincerity? And there's more to Tan Songyun's story than this one glittering headline. She's 35, without the backing of a major entertainment company, yet she's headlined one drama after another, consistently pulling in ratings that leave heavily promoted stars in the dust. In a business where being invisible for 3 days can make you irrelevant, she's not just survived, she's thrived. When she started, she and her manager were nobodies. He was a fresh assistant. She was a background extra who sometimes didn't even get a seat in the makeup room. They weren't lucky. They were relentless. They took whatever work they could get, running between shoots, living on coffee, and learning to push through exhaustion without complaint. And when big agencies came calling later, she refused to sign. She stuck with her small 2-person team, operating more like a mom-and-pop shop than a corporate brand. While other stars were micromanaged by committees, she and her manager called their own shots, and somehow it worked. Her dramas have held solid ratings and earned audience trust without relying on hype. On Dubon, her shows average over 8.0 ratings, which in today's flood of disposable content is no small feat, and in an era where the flow stars burn out as quickly as they rise, she's the rare case of steady, sustained success built on skill and audience loyalty rather than sheer marketing spend. Her story resonates because it's the opposite of the fairy tale shortcut. She's not the product of a giant PR machine. She's the product of years of grit. And maybe that's why the image of her with that diamond ring feels different. It's not just about romance. It's about a woman who's earned the right to celebrate whatever and whoever she wants, without waiting for permission. So here's the question. Is happiness sweeter when you hide it, or when you let it shine? For some, privacy is the only way to protect it. For others, sharing it is the victory. Maybe there's no right answer. But Tan Songyun's choice to let that ring catch the light is one that says, "I'm not afraid." And in an industry where fear dictates so much, that alone makes her story worth telling. Thank you for watching and reading with us today on 24H News, TM. If you enjoyed diving into this story, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you boldly show the world your happiness or keep it tucked safely away? We'll be in the comments with you, dissecting every detail, because here, every story matters and every detail counts.